How much can the government withhold from your paycheck for defaulted federal student loans? This is part of my series on dealing with defaulted federal student loans, and today we're talking about administrative wage garnishment. Federal law allows the government to garnish a portion of your wages if you default on your federal student loan. They don't even have to file a lawsuit against you to do it. Administrative wage garnishment allows the Department of Education to order an employer to withhold up to 15% of an employee's disposable income to pay delinquent federal student loans without obtaining a court order. That's W-2 income, not freelance income, not 1099 stuff, not self-employment. If you don't get a paycheck with taxes deducted, it's not a paycheck subject to garnishment. And it's only your paycheck. So if you're married, your spouse isn't going to have a wage garnishment for your defaulted federal student loan because your obligation is contractual, not marital. So 15% of disposable income, what does that mean? Disposable income is calculated by subtracting legally required deductions from your gross earnings. These deductions include federal, state, and local taxes, Social Security and Medicare deductions, and mandatory retirement or pension plan contributions, along with health insurance premiums. Voluntary deductions, such as contributions to your 401k plan, your flexible spending accounts, union dues, or charitable donations, are not subtracted when calculating disposable income. So, for example, a borrower earning $800 a week with $118 in taxes and $50 in health insurance premiums would have a disposable income of $632, even if they deduct $200 a week for their 401k. But we're not done. Federal law guarantees borrowers a minimum income that is exempt from garnishment, and that amount is equal to 30 times the federal minimum wage per week. As of now, the federal minimum wage remains at $7.25 an hour, resulting in a protected weekly amount of $217.50. No garnishment can occur if disposable income falls at or below that threshold. So in this case, the garnishment is going to be $94.80 a week, 15% of disposable income. But wait, there's more. Under the Consumer Credit Protection Act, total garnishments are capped at 25% of disposable income. So if there is another garnishment on your paycheck, your employer must adjust the administrative wage garnishment withholdings until the other ones are done. Got questions about your federal student loans, your private student loans, or any other debt? As always, you know where to find me.